Hey guys, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. It's court day, baby. Ba-bam! Hey Nick, we made it. We finally actually got to the trial. How many episodes is this? What? What are you talking about? Something wrong, Maya? You feeling alright? Nah. But you see all the people here? It's crazy. Oh, so check out the Master Mask Glossy I bought. A Glossy? Ooh. I already retroactively used this for a thumbnail. You bought this? And with whose money?
From the little tent in front of the courthouse. They got all sorts of stuff for sale. They got Master Mask masks. They got Master Mask masking tape. Master Mask. I already said masks. That's actually all they got.
You know, I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff. You can't take me anywhere. Come on, I'm guilty. Throw the book at me, huh?
Oh, you're screaming that. If in this situation, it could only be...
Oh, Mr. Wright, you made it. Yeah, I did, but it doesn't look like things are going to get any less likely for you, man. What, like, did you do it? Like, I'm just saying. Because I did it! I'm telling you, I did it! I'm the criminal! Me! Ugh. He's at it again. He keeps doing that. It's not very cool. I admit, I sent the calling card to Lordly Taylor. I admit it. It was all me. Well, you don't have the sacred urn. And also, I don't know. You don't seem that capable. How'd you even get it in there anyway? Well, that is true, but that doesn't mean that I didn't commit the crime. Hee hee. Normally when I say, of course you didn't, I'm being sarcastic, but come on, man. I don't know what to make of this guy. Maybe it's like the second game and, you know. Anyway, I admit that I'm guilty. So make sure they give me a guilty verdict, please. Oh, there you are, Ronnie. Bonjour, sweetie. Oh, Desi, honey, bonjour. Well, actually, neither of us are French. I don't really know why we should speak French at a time like this. Leave it all to me, Ronnie. I swear I'll protect you with my whole heart. Well, you see, actually, the thief is me. Can I tell you something, Nicky boy? I can guarantee that my Ronnie's innocent. If he's declared guilty, I'll be ever so cross with you. So why are you smiling when you say that? Well, if you'll excuse me, I got some errands I need to take care of. I'm counting on you, Nicky boy. Good luck. To be honest, I really don't know whether Ron is Master Mask or not, or this is just one giant ruse. Heck, for all I know, it could be Desi. I don't trust nobody. Except maybe Pearly. But that's a big maybe. There's only one thing I am sure of. He doesn't have the sacred urn right now, and that's what matters most. Mr. Delite, it's time for you to enter the courtroom. For the time being, I guess I'll have to trust Desiree. And also him. But bro, he totally did this crap, man. Like, come on. Look at me's nose. It's him! It's the guy! Hey, what's up, everybody? Y'all miss me? No? What? Who said that? Anyway, let's get on with Ron Delite. The fence is ready. What about the prosecution? Are you ready to go or what? What a stupid question. What'd you say? Fine. Let me ask you, Anna. Are you ready? Are you ready to pass judgment? I don't know how to read for this guy. How old is he? Freaking don't even tell me. Dump. Well, he's got white hair, so he's probably, 50s or so. No, I'm not ready to pass judgment. What? We just started. I'll pass judgment after I hear some arguments and some funny little jokes. That's usually how it goes. We just can't start at the end. That don't make no sense. Well, if you're not ready yourself, you should be. Expect others to be. That's a rule to live by, man. Who are you? I'm Godot. Legendary prosecutor. I never lost a case. Wow, his theme song's cool. Oh. God dang!
Phoenix, focus! Oh, sorry. He's that one detective Luke Abney was talking about.
My God. Your reputation precedes you. Goodness, even I'm flattered. What kind of cases have you dealt with so far? Mass murder? Or you're more of like a piggy bank kind of guy. Like somebody smashed a piggy bank and was like, you smashed my piggy bank, why'd you do that?
None.
What?
I've never prosecuted a case before.
Never, but you just said you never lost. Oh, 'cause this is your first. All right, yeah.
Exactly. I've never lost. Never won before either.
Okay, kind of random. Quite arrogant for a beginner, ain't you?
Even the mightiest of redwoods begin their lives as mere saplings.
Yeah, but a mask in a court of law. We let people with whips in here, but this is silly. Is our game in the future? I don't. Is that like a visor?
Don't you know anything? No matter the man, we all wear masks. Either on our faces or on our hearts.
He's got a point. This guy's winning me over, man. Big fan.
Is this guy the real deal, Nick? Or not? I don't know.
I seem like all prosecutors are the real deal. While their job is substantially easier than us.
So we finally meet. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Excuse me. Phoenix Wright.
Nick, you got your name wrong for comedic effect. Is he a friend of yours?
No, I don't have any friends that call me trite. That's really mean. Doesn't it mean like bumpkus? And I'm not gonna define bumpkus. Y'all gotta look that up yourselves. Just who the heck is this masked guy?
I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you.
Well, Prosecutor Gobo.
It's not Gobo. It's Godot. Your Honor, with all due respect.
Okay, in any case, give me opening statement.
Opening statement? Those things are not fit for even dogs to consume. I have only one thing to say before we start. To you, Mr. Trite.
Yeah, what?
Are you familiar with the saying? A chain is only as strong as its weakest link. I wonder, how much can you withstand before you and your case break in two?
Oh, God, he's scary. Well, given all the evidence we have, and what is the evidence again? I'll be honest, it's been a couple days. Oh, let me look at the case file. Homie, he did this. Like, he had to do it. Like, what? It doesn't make sense that. What? Oh, God. Well, then let's hear from all of you. Come on. First witness, get up here. I'm excited. Oh, frick. Hey, my name's Gumshoe. What's up?
No one's asked yet, nincompoop. God. The important thing is what you know. That's all. Start talking. We're listening.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, what you got? You know about that stone vase? Was it an urn? Maybe it was a porta potty, huh? Yes, sir. All right. Don't think it was big enough to be a porta potty. And again, jars were used as... anyway, about the crime. Master Mask is a master thief that first started his crime spree about 6 months ago. He's so confident that he sends calling cards before he even commits the crime. Says his fifth heist or so, and as usual, he sends a card on the lordly tailor. Diner is to always go after the most precious hard piece. That's why we're sure Master Mask, sir, is... It fits his MTO. But, isn't it like worthless? Like, come on, like, what the dump? So then the actual identity is Master Mask fella is Mr. Godot. What are you doing? Huh? What? Hey, you can't...
inside or outside beverages? What the dump?
We're in the middle of a trial, Mr. Godot. Are you the masked man?
Blacker than a moonless night. Hotter and more bitter than hell itself. That is coffee. I'm sure you can grant me at least this much, Your Honor. Oh, please, proceed. Don't mind me.
All right, then. Now that we've established his quirky attribute, it's only coffee after all. It's not a whip to the face, so by comparison, ain't that bad.
You can't be letting him slide that. Come on.
But he's so cool, Phoenix. I want to be just like him. Maybe if I suck up, he'll take me under his wing and teach me how to brew a brew of my own. There's got to be a better way to say that. Brew a brew of my own. It's a little redundant. Proceed with the cross-exam. Let me.
What are you guys going to do? As long as they haven't brought up Mr. Delite's identity yet, all we can do is show that it wasn't Master Mask who actually stole the urn. Yeah, and we can do that because if Master Mask is a competent thief, he's going to steal things of value. That's my line of reasoning. He's a master, started crime spree, he's confidence, okay. This is fifth heist. Okay. Most precious art pieces. Let's talk about it. Art pieces? Huh. Like what? Just tell me. I'm a little curious.
Well, his first target there was the famous tear of Ammonon. Oh, someone's crying? Goodness, some kind of especially salty tear? No. So it's a blue diamond. Single rare gem. Next was the crown of Bongora. You know, the thing you put on your head. After that was the left hand of Hades and the portrait of Megina. The detective had me retrieve the portrait of Megina and return to the museum.
I'm still curious about that, but... yeah. The target of his fifth and last robbery was the sacred urn, correct?
Well, it was difficult for him to dispose of such famous art pieces. Well, we assume he had some underground and underworld connections. Demons, devils, the like, We can never rule out any possibility. The supernatural may be involved. We're still looking into that.
Somehow Mr. Delite doesn't look the type. Yeah. He's a little too sunny to be hanging out in the underworld. That's what I'm saying. Okay, that didn't lead to much. That's why we're sure Master Masker fits the M.O. to the T. I don't know who the dump mo is, but what does he have to do with this case? What do you mean? It fits his M.O.T. Mott? Huh?
It's like asking the same thing. We should let listen more carefully, pal. See, first of all, there's this calling card. We're 100% sure it's authentic. And there's the fact he seemed to know all about the security system. And finally, his target was an art piece. Those are all part of the thief's modus operandi.
Hey, if you knew about the security system, that kind of points to Luke at me.
And so since his robbery seems to fit all them conditions, right? Oh yeah, bingo, buddy. It means a masked mask is behind it, no doubt.
Nick, it definitely looks like Master Mask who stole the urn. There's no real evidence either way to whether Ron Delite is Master Mask. But I mean, like, come on, man. He's wearing the outfit. Also, the urn hasn't turned up yet, let alone the connection to Mr. Delite himself. It's Luke Admy's off. Anything could be in the bag. It could be his laundry. That was, felt like ceramic, as Phoenix put it, or whatever. So even though we know Master Mask did that, maybe for the time being I shouldn't try to show it was actually him. Okay. And what does it leave us with? His crime spree started 6 months ago. He's so confident he sends calling cards. They're talking an awful lot about the calling card. Let me read this again. Okay. I didn't actually read it. I don't know why I did that. I'll be honest with you. There's like a grain of rice in, like, my front tooth. I can feel it, but I can't get it out. It's so gross. I'm saying this out loud, but it's slowing me down. I can't talk at max speed. F it. I need some time. Yeah. His fifth heist. And your fifth screw up, huh? Aw, come on, Phoenix. Don't feel like that.
Objection, pal. That ain't fair. Maybe you could say I screwed up 4 times, but come on. This the last time wasn't even my fault. I didn't know about the calling card.
You didn't know about the calling card. You of all people shouldn't be chuckling about that.
I just want everyone in the courtroom to know something real quick. If you ever get a calling card from this guy, don't call some stupid private eye. Call your local police, got me?
It looks like he really got it in for Detective Atme. I don't blame him. Okay, his pattern, so I think in this situation, yeah, I just gotta press everything. I can never tell. I should probably just do that all the time. I want to be snappy. What can I say? Have you been involved in the beginning from the investigation, sir?
Oh yeah, nobody knows more about that thief than me, pal. It's true. I'm a Rari, author of thieves.
An author? He writes books about thieves? How does he have time to do that with his minimal paycheck? Maybe it's a passion of his? I think he probably meant to say authority.
Anyway, same thing. The fact that this guy can slip through even my fingers, these big, meaty claws, shows how good he is.
It's easy when those fingers happen to be butterfingers. All right, press them harder. All right. So nobody knows more about this thief than you, huh? Nobody at all? Even somebody employed to maybe stop him?
You got it, pal. Except for, maybe the thief's mom.
Isn't there someone who knows just a tiny bit more than the police?
You know me. Yeah. Detective Zafai. Do you know? Do you know about him? Who's this person? Zveri. He sounds German. His name's Luke Atme, sir. Guess I shouldn't have made up such a silly name for him. I just didn't want to say his name. You know what they say? You say 3 times, he appears.
What the heck? I guess he's not that famous after all.
Anyhow, it's true that he did manage to retrieve the last item in this thief stole, okay?
Wait, the last item?
Oh, I see. It seems you're not the expert you claim to be. May I remind you, you're in court, sir. Well, looks like the thief's toying with me even now.
Okay. Scott, wait. Should I? No, because he didn't say that in his statement. I think we just do have to press them all. There's nothing about it. Have you seen all these so-called calling cards? How do you know this one was genuine?
Of course I have. Except, person in charge of the treasure exhibit never brought their card to the police, so, didn't see this one until after the crime occurred.
That's because Detective Atme stopped Miss Andrews from taking it to the police.
Was the calling card that Lord Taylor received authentic? Well, all the cards have one common identity feature. We're not releasing that information to the general public at this time, Your Honor. You're honestly certain about this card?
Yeah, they're talking about the card a lot. Maybe it's not authentic. Maybe there is a difference. Then why wouldn't the police... This is weird. Gumshoe can't say it out loud, but I bet he's talking about the emblem. Maybe the emblems are different. It's 5th heist. You sent out a card. Okay. Man, I'm lost here. Maybe for the time being, I should try to show it wasn't mask to mask. Dude, this is the first question of the trial? Oh my god! It's not even a question! It's just a... my god. That's what I'm sure was mask to mask. How can I... Okay, I need to be in the right mindset for this. I don't think it was mask to mask. Because... the urn effing sucks. Do we show this? Yeah, who the dump would want this? Come on! There's, like, this statue alone would be a more expensive item. But how do I say that? Spiders are always... Okay, most precious art pieces. Let's try the urn itself? No. Let's use the picture of it. No, that wasn't it. Your Honor, what do you think about this?
I think you better start over, doofus. You suck. You don't sound very sure of yourself, right?
I'm on the money, dude. Oh my god. Always goes after the most precious of art pieces. Maybe the urn? Oh my god. Can I ask you a little something, Detective Gumshoe? What is the difference between the picture of the urn and the urn itself?
Well, the picture of the urn is printed out on a piece of paper, and the urn itself is a tangible object. Oh, it's rhetorical, sorry. Just hearing the little in that question is making me a little nervous.
You said he always goes after the most precious items, right?
Oh yeah, pal, we got them all figured out. The psychology of these psycho kleptomaniacs is easy to figure out.
But there's one problem. That's not what he did in this case. The supposed priceless urn doesn't exactly rise to the level of precious art.
What do you mean?
Nick, how dare you? How do you say such a terrible thing? No, I mean, from a financial point of view, obviously it's priceless to your village, but, you know, it's not centerfold material. It wouldn't fetch a good price, okay?
Well, Professor Godot, what you got to say about the value of that urn there?
The appraisal I spoke to said they couldn't attach a price to it. And I mean that is in the worst sense.
So in other words, it was not the kind of item Master Mask would normally go after.
I'm no rodeo show master of curio cabinets. I'm a detective. Well, looks like you can detect the true value of such a piece of craftsmanship. If I understand you right, Mr. Wright, you're saying that the thief and that sacred urn was not the work of the Master Mask fellow.
Yes, sir. That's exactly what I'm saying. Actually, all I did was point out the contradiction. I mean, kind of fell into place after that.
Well, first of all, we need to get the issue cleared up. Was this last robbery the work of Master Mask or not? What you gotta say about that, Godot?
What? This coffee here. It's my own special blend. I call it Godot number 107. I'm trying to decide whether to cut down on the acidity or the bitterness. That's the only thing I've got on my mind right now, Mr. Trite.
What?
You're really a man. You should clean up your own mess.
That's not how lawyers work. What? Sorry, what?
If you're saying it wasn't Master Mask that stole that urn, then it must be someone imitating Master Mask's methods. A fake, if you will.
Fake Master Mask?
A fake? That sounds so ridiculous, but I kind of like it.
Exactly. Now, before I decide on my next coffee, I believe some proof is in order, Mr. Trite. Proof that the person who appeared at Lordly Taylor that night was actually a fake.
All that coffee he's drinking, I don't know. Do I have the right voice for this guy? Apparently there's an anime, and it's in English. But I don't want to look at it, because I'm like, what if it doesn't match up? It's like, coffee, I love coffee, Mr. Trite, you're crazy. That's annoying, though, so F that. I like what I have so far.
I don't approve of Mr. Godot's behavior, but, this point is valid. Mr. Wright, we were waiting.
Okay, it's my job to establish that he could be a fake. How do I do that? Looks like I'm gonna have to prove it. I need proof that the person that night was in fact fake Master Mask. Wait, fake Damask. Okay. Well, we got pictures. Okay. So this one's in color. Lovely. Is this spot the effing difference? I don't know. His costume's all over the place. What a pain. Wait a minute. The pain in this scene is already all over the place. That's not what we're after right now, but hey, that might be important for later. Also, the effing thing under his chin. I don't know what that would be called. But dude, where the crud is that? Yeah, that thing's massive. How'd he lose it? Maybe he's a Butterfingers too. Yeah, maybe. I think so. I mean, no, I know so. The proof is right here. Look at it. It's like it's just buck naked.
Well, that's butt naked, Phoenix, but this looks like a photo taken by a security camera.
You look closely, you'll notice something peculiar about this image.
Well then, why don't you go ahead and show us what that peculiar part is?
Okay, I got it. And it's right there. I'm the greatest at gamer ever. It's right here, of course. Come on. Right? That's it.
You mean mask to mask?
I have a piece of reference I'd like you all to look at. Isn't that a publicity photo I bought this morning? I don't know if that's canon, but whatever. The problem I have with the security camera photo is the brooch on Mask to Mask's chest. His second face, if you will. It's MIA.
A breach? Well, yeah. Oh my God, bailiff, get in my stead. We need a retreated one.
A brooch, Your Honor, not a breach. It's a sort of clasp for holding up one's cape.
A clasp. Golly, that'd be useful for me. This thing I'm wearing right now, it flies off like a Mississippi wind. I see now. Like the mask to mask in the security camera photo. Oh, you got one.
That brooch is the same emblem on Mask to Mask calling card and serves as his little symbol. But the thief that broke into Lordly Taylor wasn't wearing a brooch. And, if this will show it... Oh, wait, I can see how old he is. Ah, dang it. Frick, trolled again. I'm actually 13. I don't see that on Ron Delite either. In other words, this Mask to Mask's a fake!
I've been fooled again! It ain't that serious. Get up. All right. An order is true. Undeniably true. Detective Gumshoe, how could you overlook that? I'm sorry, Your Honor. I don't know how it happened either.
Hey now. If you're gonna have a pity party, invite me too. I get lonely over here.
Mr. Godot. Oh, please, yes, join in. Oh, just me? All right, well, you deserve some blame in this too. Come on. How could you have overlooked such a large brooch? That's a breach of contract.
The brooch you're talking about? Please. Do you mean this thing?
Oh, hey, look.
What? What? That's the brooch!
Where'd you find it? Did you buy it out in front of the gift shop there?
Well, I've always had a good nose for evidence. I got it at the crime scene, of course. I was hidden in the shadow of a big female Buddha statue.
Buddha? I mean, I guess she could be a Buddha. She could be enlightened.
Hey, why didn't you tell me about that?
To pad out the trial, my good friend. We can't have people beating this in a simple, solemn afternoon. We gotta drag it out. What's the rush? I always put evidence away in my pocket for safekeeping. After all, it's the safest place for crucial evidence.
This guy is one cool customer, despite all the caffeine.
It's a little early to be shaken up, isn't it, little lady? That friend of yours left pretty little hickeys on there, too.
What?
Hickey? I'm familiar with the first half of that word, because I'm not going to go back and get into that, but a hickey?
Figuratively speaking, of course, I'm referring to Ron Delite's fingerprints.
What? The Phoenix fingerprints are on the brooch.
Okay. Yeah, dude, he did it. What?
Oh my God. Order. Mr. Godot, let's see that brooch here.
I've grown attached to my metallic girlfriend here. Take good care of her, will you?
It appears to have been torn off to some clothing there. A little bit of cloth on the back.
Obviously. It must have been a big struggle that night at the scene of the crime.
Oh no, he knows about that too. Crap. No, we walked into his trap.
You mess with Godot,
and you get burnt.
He's been playing me like a fiddle this whole time. The game said violin, but I said fiddle. Something about Johnny and fiddle. They just go hand in hand.
Well, Judge, I'm about ready to call the next witness.
I like it up here, though. What, you're done with me already? I really got to say anything.
You've proven your own incompetence, and that's good enough.
Oh, that is so good. Jeez. Bailiff, get him here now. Come on. Don't dawdle.
Finally, time for the ace detective to make his appearance, huh? Oh boy, here he is. Shiny as ever. Yo, that's me drinking my silly juice. Hold on, let me imitate it.
I don't drink coffee. It's so nasty. It's bean juice.
Ooh, who would ever drink that? Nah, just like, I don't know, makes me poop really bad. I understand nobody asked, but
1 second is one drip of the coffee pot. Let's hurry it up, shall we?
Shh! Silence! That like button's looking unpressed. Now I see. It's all becoming clear.
What?
Zari! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. What we have here is a judge and a prosecutor, and a coffee maniac at that. Am I correct, sirs?
I think I drink a reasonable amount of coffee.
Not bad. Not bad at all. You're the you're the first person that's ever been able to penetrate my secret veil.
Well, sir prosecutor, let me introduce you to yourself. I mean, myself.
No, I think I can do that just fine, trite.
My name is Luke Atme, Ice Detective, and Rising Star illuminating the heavens.
boy, these two make a perfect pair. Maya, the shipping, no, stop. They'd either be best friends or they'd tear each other's heads off. Kinda like us.
I heard on the night of the crime y'all were at that security detail, yeah?
You've heard correctly, sir. My specialty-made monocle is worth more than 100 Detective Gumshoes. If Detective Gumshoe is worth anything, that is.
That was absolutely savage, my God.
Why was this guy all by himself? He's not a one-man army, come on, that's weird! There must be some reason, I'm sure of it. The heck?
Well then, tell us what this special monocle of yours does, and is it actually super special, or is he just messing? I don't know. I'm intrigued.
It was approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, just after the date change, you see. That's when my nemesis, the infamous Mask Damask, dancingly descended upon me. Just as I began to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow upon my noble cranium. Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. When I awoke, he was gone. 30 minutes later, I issued an emergency phone call to notify the proper authorities.
Okay, then. Seems pretty airtight. Oh, but the fibs are coming.
So you didn't get a clear look at that there criminal, did you?
My specially made monocle never misses a thing. However, that is limited to things that fall within my own peripheral visual range. But of course, that's only natural. We're all human here. I think.
How does he know about my metal hip? Oh, God. Let's change the subject. I fail to see why the witness seemed to be proud of his performance that evening.
Well, sir, old-timer, let me explain. We are not speaking of any ordinary thief, but of the king of thieves himself, the great Master Mask, my arch-enemy. He's barely even human. More devil, if you ask me, but that is why my instincts and my years of experience tell me.
But didn't you say you were like a recent rising... whatever. Well, all right, just do it, Phoenix. I'm tired of talking to him. Where's my burger at?
I was surprised when 1 o'clock in the morning. No. Oh, frick, that's wrong. Okay, hold on, give me a second. I mean, that's almost 1 in the morning. We can't pull it. It just because it was almost Christmas doesn't mean it was Christmas. But we'll press anyways. Why not? What we gotta lose? So that'd be 1 o'clock in the morning on the 12th, correct? Just so we're being clear.
That's an impressive deduction, sir lawyer. You looked at a calendar. Bravo.
You were on security duty that night. Where exactly were you at the time?
A penetrating thought. Question, I mean. I was in the basement warehouse near that computer.
Near the computer, okay. So when you were trying to remain hidden, I take it?
Up to that point, I have tried to remain concealed while waiting for the thief.
You said the same thing yesterday. All right, so that's not it.
Comes, you also said they were never spotted the thief at the crime scene. Precisely. That is precisely why I chose not to hide last night.
Okay.
I knew that by not concealing myself, I would be putting pressure on the thief.
That isn't... What? So the thief was the one applying the pressure on your pigeon head. Dude, talk about overthinking.
In any case, the sassiness is not appreciated whatsoever.
The infamous nemesis, thesis, master mask danced upon me. All right, what shoes was he wearing, huh? From where, exactly?
Well, from the entrance, I suppose. Where else?
What, he just walked in the door? So in actuality, he neither danced nor descended. He just opened a door. Someone, for the love of God, save me. Why is this case so hard? So, how is it that you didn't notice the thief if he just walked in?
My eyes were looking for the thief's shadow, while my ears were listening for his footfalls. But even so, the dastardly criminal managed to sneak up on me.
What?
I can only due to his subtle camouflage cape and soft-soled shoes.
What? I'm at a complete loss. This guy's he's a div. What? I began to turn. The coward struck me in your noble head. Okay. You didn't see the criminal's face then, at all?
Well, that's the difficult part. How should I put this? I saw his mask, the titular mask, the mask. That's all that I recall.
That's not very solid as a testimony goes.
However, fortunately I had my third monocle, that security camera at the ready.
Okay, so his monocle doesn't actually have superpowers, all right.
I had captured his image in perfect clarity. 144p, wonderful, woo-hoo-hoo. Technology is something, isn't it? This should be sufficient, I believe.
Okay, well, as long as the photo's authentic, I don't see a problem.
It's...
Mr. Godot, you got a problem with the photo?
Does he have to sip every time?
All right, well, he didn't say no. Let's continue.
When I woke, he was gone. Let's just be careful. Attacked and knocked out unconscious. You weren't able to do a single thing. Not even chuck your monocle at him like a frisbee? That's certainly some very impressive detective work. Oh, come on, Phoenix, you're better than this.
Well, sir lawyer, have you ever been suddenly stuck on the head?
Yeah, actually, last game. By fire extinguisher.
And what happened?
Amnesia? And I got knocked out? You lost your memory too. Maya, that's what amnesia means.
You see, you have no right to look down on me. We've all been there. We've all been struck on the head once or twice. And forgot many hours of memory. The only reason I didn't lose my memory is because I have more brains to begin with. I simply swished the gray matter around and... Zari!
Okay. He may have brains, but the wiring self-reflection seems to be a little severed. Yeah, he's got some cognitive dissonance issues going.
And in case that is how I was knocked senseless. And then...
Yeah, I think it's just when we have to press them all. All right. So about the police. 30 minutes, that's when you woke up.
My silver cord was loosened and my soul fled to the golden halls of Elysium.
As usual, I have no idea what this guy's talking about. Elysium's like Fields of Green, what? I think he's saying that he was out cold.
What happened during that 30 minutes?
None can say, Your Honor. The span of time has truly vanished into the ether.
Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you? But I don't think so. So what is he going on about?
There's something suspicious about Detective Atney. How could he not have noticed when the thief came in?
Also, he says he was knocked unconscious before he could fight back. That can't be right. It contradicts the evidence. Wait, what evidence? What? The real question is, why would he tell such an obvious lie? Yeah, so totally obvious. Okay. Well, we know for certain he got knocked on the head like this. But no, if he was guarding the gate, This is behind him. Also, dang it, we can't look at the room before it was changed. That would really be helpful. Okay, let's just think about this. Arch nemesis. I was struck. He struck a fierce blow. I know what I'm trying to say. Before I could land a single strike. When I woke, he was gone. Moved the night of the crime. Yeah, he had to get... Okay, we have to establish. He had to get near him to get the Shishito. So that doesn't add up. How do I say that? Dancily descended upon me. I'm not buying it. No, we should specify the striking. No, hold on. I need to be very careful before I do this. Before I could land a single strike. I'm willing to bet, no, sir. You had plenty of time, but there's something else going on. I'm so bad at this game.
I'm sorry, sir. You suck. You've already lost over half your HP. How do you even do that? It's the first real trial of the game. Seriously.
Just as I began to turn, the coward struck a blow. The phrasing there, maybe it's not the sword, but if not, bro, oh God, Jesus Christ. I'm so screwed. The prosecutors hardly even said a word. 2 points seems a little ridiculous. 30 minutes later. Wait. 30 minutes later. He's using time. The time. Hold up. The warehouse camera went off at 1 a.m. What does he say at the start? It was approximately 1 o'clock in the morning. Oh my God, we got him. We got him like nothing. Holy crud. Security camera photo? Yeah, your alibi is fake. I effed up again. Jesus Christ! No! I thought that was it! Oh my God, I'm an idiot. I'm actually an idiot. Yeah, that happened at 1, and then 30 minutes later, he called. That has nothing to do with the time the picture was taken. Holy crap. That means for this entire trial, I cannot F up once? I'm screwed! I'm so screwed! What else could it be? I should not have done that. Oh my God, no. There's no way to recover in Phoenix Wright either. I'm actually sweating. It looks like it was... Wait, it was torn off... It looks like it was torn off of some clothing. What did Gumshoe say? Then... Car struck me. Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. Alright, I'm sorry, I got a scum save, but like, dude, this is dire. That seems like an obvious contradiction to me, unless Mask to Mask, like, I don't know. This sword, like, caught his cape and then ripped the brooch off, which doesn't make any sense. I think that's the contradiction. Oh, sweet baby Jesus, we got there. Holy dump. Mr. Adney, could you take a look at this special monocle of yours? That's not a monocle, my boy. That's a brooch.
You do know, Nightmare. Look at it with the monocle.
Ah, this belongs to the criminal mastermind, my arch nemesis, Master Mask. It is the point of fact, Master Mask's brooch. I know it anyway. It's found on the floor of the basement warehouse. I wonder how that happened. You know, you got knocked out instantaneously and couldn't do anything to stop him. Elementary, my dear lawyer, obviously he wasn't glued on very well. He's a master thief, not a master seamstress. No. You're wrong. It clearly shows sign of being ripped off by a piece of clothing. Like a fight. Oh! We can only deduce that the thief struggled with someone that night. And if you were apparently the only one down there, that's the only thing I can think of. And there's only one person that would have been in that position to struggle with that very thief. That was you, Detective Atme. Ooh. Yeah. Detective Atme, you must have fought with that thief last night, and you don't want to admit you got your butt whooped in court. So why'd you lie? Come on, man.
Witness giving false testimony is a serious crime.
I know. Wait just a moment, sir. Old timer.
Don't talk to me like that. I'm in some nursing home. Come on, boy. Ain't doing yourself any favor now.
Sir, I just remembered, Your Honor. I was just confused because I've been dealing with so many cases lately.
The true measure of a man is the amount of work he does. That's what I always say.
I don't like that attitude. Nick, you can only handle one case at a time, isn't that right? That's the normal amount. What? You talk too much, Maya.
What do you do all day? Meditate? Friggin'! How many meditations do you handle a night? You friggin'...
Witness.
Are you not saying you and that thief actually did fight that night?
Hold on. That's quite enough, Your Honor.
What?
Save the big questions for the testimony. That's one of my rules.
Indeed, I understand. Look at me, completely agree.
Yeah, they are definitely in cahoots.
Indeed, it is true that I looked away from the door for a brief moment. On part of my human nature. However, Lukami cannot be so easily discombobulated. Unfortunately, the thief grabbed a weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. A true gentleman fights only with his fists, but they were not enough, I'm afraid. His first blow struck me true. Bam! And that's all she wrote.
Okay.
So in the end, you didn't catch a glimpse of that Master Mask fella?
Correctamundo. It was during the third crime that he struck me from behind. It seems that my memory has become a tad jumbled, so to speak.
Right. Well, that's certainly understandable. We mix stuff up in our brains all the time. I myself got confused in which testimony goes with which case on occasion. One day I messed up my pills and I took a laxative, and well, that's not...
This cannot be good. Okay, what? Fight with the thief. I want to remind everybody, I have one chance to get this right.
Indeed, it's true that I looked away from a brief moment.
All right, so how much could happen in that moment, would you say? So why'd you look away? From the door? Any particular reason?
In addition to the camera, I prepared a variety of other sensors as well.
I didn't see nothing like that.
The alarm of one of those has gone off, so I had to check the data. That's why I went to the computer, elegantly, of course. So
you're momentarily vulnerable. When you were working on the computer? What should I do? About the sensor. What did it pick up? What kind of sensors are you talking about?
There are other places in the basement that someone could enter and exit from. There are air-conditioned ducts and sewer pipes. And a cat door as well, just to be sure. I hooked up a heat detector, infrared, and ultraviolet sensors to each of them, just to be thorough.
A lot of hardware. Must get pretty expensive, huh? Was it all yours? Maybe you rented.
Lordly Taylor Department Store was kind enough to provide the monitoring hardware. Naturally, the security camera that took the photo belonged to them as well.
In other words, he couldn't have rigged the equipment, huh? Okay, because it wasn't his.
Has that cleared up any doubts about me, sir?
Not at all. If anything, now I'm more suspicious. You cannot be so easily discombobulated. Why not? Because your big old brain's such a hard-to-hit target? What does that even mean? Discombobulated?
Phoenix, have you not seen Sherlock Holmes? It's a really good movie. He goes, discombobulated, blah! Perry, discombobulated, blah! Perry! I don't watch the movie. I know about the clips, but young people these days, you don't know the fine arts of cinema. That really irritates me. They're all perfectly good old-fashioned words to die until everyone forgets about what they mean.
I'm sorry my vernacular's not up to snuff. But what exactly does it mean, exactly?
Oh my God, I forgot. No, what am I saying again?
Oh my god! It's better than old people forget what they say 5 seconds ago. This sucks. This sucks. What?
Well, looks like we've cleared that up. You can go on with your testimony.
That was, okay, it was pretty funny. But now it's not the time for lulls. Oh crap, I messed up. Okay. The thief grabbed a weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. That doesn't add up. What do you mean, a weapon from the side? Naturally, the thief had no intention that I look at me was hiding in the area. I thought you said the complete opposite 2 seconds ago. He grabbed the sword from the statue that was standing by the door to the warehouse. Sword. You mean the Shishichito. Okay. What about it? Correct. Fortunately for me, the blade was not sharp. So he's talking about the Shishichito, okay.
So the thief armed himself with that sword. And what about yourself, man? How'd you defend yourself?
Fights only with his fists. Sorry, that is ridiculous. I fought with my lightsaber. Sing, 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 sing. You had that much faith in your own fighting abilities? But you're just a detective. But of course, in college, I was the second in charge of the boxing club. I gave people a good roundabout.
I'm sorry if I failed to find that impressive at all. Like,
I was second. What? Second is totally fine if it's not my primary profession. My opponent in the ring this time was my arch nemesis Master Mask. And you know how villains love to play dirty tricks. This guy's a real piece of work. All of these were just memes! Or were they? Crud. Can you tell us a little more about what happened there? My opponent was both powerful and vicious. You might say he was powericious. See what I did there? What? I assumed the at-me fighting stance, but a sudden flash of light blinded me. That, of course, was checkmate. My opponent had bested me. I imagine it's hard to fight with a monocle. So what is this Luke at-me fighting style? Oh, wait, no. We need... Hopefully I don't get penalized. I just want to know. I'm really curious. So what do you do, huh? What's your stance? I'm sorry, but that's a trade secret, good sir. I really can't say any more. That's not suspicious at all. I suppose I can tell you if I absolutely must. The main thing is to put your back to the wall. That way no one can get behind you. But you're also cornered? So that's the Luke at me fighting style.
well, what about the testimony?
Dang it, can I not see the crime scene again? Dang it, man, I really need that this time around. Maybe put his back against the wall. Hold up. Wouldn't the camera see him? I just don't understand in relation to the room where the crud he is, man. Do I say... No, oh my god, I think I might game over here. I'm gonna say it was a waste of time, okay? I guess it's true Atme was knocked senseless after all. Better ask him about something else instead. What do you think, Nick? There's one thing that I know is absolutely sure of now. Yeah, what is it? This Look At Me guy is definitely hiding something. He's honestly a fraud. I think I'm starting to figure out what really happened that night. And about the true nature of this detective. Alright, so we're in agreement. Let's try and press him on that last thing. And ask what blinded him. Because if there's no evidence of anything in the room that can blind him, then what the heck? I mean, he could have some sort of gadget, I suppose, that was mobile, but... So what was the flash of light that blinded you? I was bathed in a golden light that seemed to come from the statue of that there woman. Huh? Oh. But what? That wasn't very much help at all. What do you think? What? Maybe the Look At Me fighting style isn't actually a ruse. Well, if not, I mean, come on, man. All right, third time's the charm. What was the third option? Isn't it like say nothing? Yeah, leave it. Okay, let's talk some more about the fighting style. Why not? Corner yourself intentionally, which is something only a fraud would do. Put your back to the wall. I can't believe this. It's not for sure the right thing. Well, this is the only option we haven't explored. Say it's important. Of course it's important, Your Honor. We've learned a detective's secret technique, after all.
Indeed, I'll remember to use it if I take a walk home at night.
Why the heck is he eyeballing me like that? It's creeping me out. What?
Now then, witness, go ahead and add that secret information.
Oh, thank you. Oh, God, I thought it was going to give me a penalty. Put my back to the wall that night with the thief's blow landed upon my third eye. Your third eye?
Is he talking about his willy? Ooh.
No, that's between my right eye and my left eyebrow. It's quite invisible to the unenlightened. You may call it the forehead if you like. What? That's not... Why didn't you say in the first place? You're so annoying. Why is every Phoenix Wright witness like this? Sir Lawyer, the more words I spew out, the more lies you can detect, yes? It looks like the creases in my own forehead are getting deeper. So Atme got hit in the forehead. That's what he says. I've got a funny feeling about that.
Actually, so do I.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know.
There's one thing I absolutely know for sure. What is it? He's hiding... Oh my God, I don't know. If you got hit in the forehead, what would that contradict? Wait, this is the back of the head. Oh, God, dude. I mean, when did we acquire that information? I'm sorry, God. I'm really zoned in here. Commentary in this episode's probably been all over the place, but... that contradicts what we've been told before. It wouldn't be in the court record if that wasn't a matter of fact. So yeah, I object! Look at me. Your testimony is crumbling like a house of cards. What fun this is, Sir Lawyer. It is truly a pleasure to cross swords with you. And now, once again, you've thrown down the gauntlet at my armored feet. I want to think about your feet, Nasty. What? I believe this is what you said yesterday. No, the coward must have wormed his way through this somewhere besides the door. Then my arch nemesis struck me from behind the back of my head. So which is it?
From behind, you say? Well, we can't use that testimony because it wasn't said in court, so, sorry, Phoenix.
But just now you testified you're struck on the forehead. So, I hardly think you could forget where you were hit just the other day. It seems I've made another mistake. Oh, goodness. Detective Atme, that's not the only strange part of your testimony.
What you mean? Please spell it out for us, because our commentator's unaware.
For example, the very fact you hid the calling card from the police is strange. It's almost as if you're afraid they were going to help with security or something. Geniuses such as myself have always been misunderstood. Oh, how sad. Oh, my life is so very hard. That's wrong. What? My voice is totally wrong.
To err is a human. To forgive is divine. Humans are machines. They have souls, feelings. They live, they die, they love, they hate, and yes, they even make mistakes.
You can't forgive someone just because they're human. It's not as petty as that. What the?
Really? What is it like then? Always chase a riddle down to the very end. That's one of my very own rules.
Is he messing with me? This is it. This might just be the chance to turn things around. Come on, don't screw it up.
What exactly is that? Yeah, ascertain.
Oh, God, please. Your Honor. I'm going my gut. Atme is Master Mask. I'm sure of it. The answer is simple. It's all clear to me now. Detective Luke Atme's true identity is Master Mask! Yeah! We got him. We got him! Come on! Let's tear him up!
Oh my God, calm down. What was the meaning of this, right?
There are too many unnatural parts to Mr. Atme's story. He says he was hiding at the crime scene, which no one ever saw him there. And then, in his last case, he managed to outperform Detective Gumshoe and the entire police force miraculously retrieving stolen treasure?
That's because I analyzed the crime scene data and made an exquisitely elegant deduction. I picked up the clues that the police overlooked in order to arrive at...
Oh, please. The explanation is far simpler that you're actually... The truth is that you're in fact mask to mask.
But Mr. Wright, this come on, it's surely closed mask to mask. That look like the fella one bit. The security camera belongs to Lordly Taylor's. He couldn't mess with it. He shouldn't have been able to manipulate that there data.
He didn't need to manipulate it. He gained access to the warehouse under the pretense of providing security. Then he simply dressed up as the thief and stole the urn.
So the detective was actually an ace thief? It was a true witness?
Damask's MO is pure genius, and so I look at me. Ace Detective, you're clear to have such a conclusion. I'm impressed, oh lawyer.
Did anyone else even hear him? Like, he's going ballistic. Well, witness, you're admitting that you stole it?
Nick, now's your chance. Throw the book at him. Yeet! Yeah, time to put this last nail on the coffin. This is a really short trial. What the frick? Detective at me. When you assume...